the moment for us was when we thought that we were going to go in at number 40, and we were told we might just scrape in at number 40, and it said at number 40 it wasn't us, and then we kind of like was so deflated, and then 39 said and they've done it, their debut single, and we went, and it said, and we were just like ecstatic.
Number 39, that was huge.
314 Commercial Way in Peckham, and we were just like jumping up and down like little kids, and just like we couldn't believe that we were in this country's chart, top 40. It was still one of the most incredible moments of my life. Truly.
Yeah, thinking about it, that question, I'm recalling that experience, and you think to yourself, we got used to entering at a much higher position, but the beauty and naivety at that point, where there's that wonderment of entering the charts.
There's a couple of things like that.
Great experience.
Top of the Pops. Back then, once you did our first Top of the Pops, it was such an extraordinary
institutions,
moment.
that you suddenly are a part
Can't believe you're on it.
Yeah, it's true.
But the film was, after the screaming stops. What was the sound after the screaming?
It didn't. I think that's the line from Terry Wogan asked us what happens after the screaming stops, and that's why he was a dear friend and a very big supporter of the band. But ironically, I mean, as you can see in the film, I mean, it's a tongue-in-cheek, almost like ironic that it didn't. Certainly we've not experienced a normal life. I don't think one day of our life since we started this thing has been in any way normal for both myself and Luke.
I think there's times, obviously, where when I went to America, I know you did your solo career as well. There was times we were trying to discover what was going to make us tick for the future.
Mm-hmm.
I can certainly say from my point of view, for the first 2 years in Los Angeles doing auditions, I really had to discard my ego, and there was not a lot of screaming in those audition rooms, but it was tough. And then there was obviously financial issues and recovery and head down, sleeves up.
But one thing I will say about the title of the film as well, we both learned that screaming does not mean success. So, experiences and playing some of the incredible venues, some of the people God rest his soul, I recently sang for Muhammad Ali in his house, and you want that to be a very focused moment. But how can I possibly put value or any reference to fame when I'm holding the hand of Muhammad Ali and I'm singing to him in his house? That isn't, but that is technically success. So we've learned to not be fixated on necessarily the title of the film, but I think it's an analogy for many, many things.
This is a hard-hitting movie. This is a dude's movie as well, and they were saying, it's raw, and I think it's always good to sometimes humanise a band that has been living on sound bites for the last 30 years.
I think that we are artists through and through. Whether it be writing songs, writing movies. I'm writing a Broadway musical right now. Drawing, painting. We are artists through and through. If we're not creating, we actually don't feel very, very healthy. So I think if you don't care about the end result, then you really just want to be famous.